Welcome back to another episode of At Home Fitness. Today I have with me Dave, Haley, and we have a new face with us today, and this is Peter. You'll probably be seeing a little bit more of them through our videos in the upcoming months. Today we're going to do a little bit, it's called Yo Chi, which is going to be yoga and Tai Chi combination. We'll start out with just a nice little warm up, and then we'll take it into different sections of Tai Chi, and then we'll be switching it into yoga. Again, anybody can do these movements. They're nice and easy. It's good for meditation, for working on flexibility, also just kind of work on the joints to keep them nice and limber, especially through these winter months that are coming up ahead of us. So just stand with your legs together. Bring your hands down by your side and just relax your shoulders and keep those shoulders rolled back. Take a nice deep breath in, reaching the arms up towards the sky, and exhale, turn the palms towards the front and then brush them down, chest to belly. Sink in the chi, nice deep breath in, and exhale it, breathe it out. And again, a lot of our movements are called by names of birds or animals. So as you become more familiar with the terms of them, a lot of times we stop talking through the Tai Chi portion of it in the yoga and just let yourself relax and enjoy the movements. Last time. We're going to come into a movement called supporting the heavens. So you're going to go ahead and turn the palms up towards the chest, and as you get about chest high, forehead high, turn the palms up towards the sky and release down. Now go ahead and just let your eyes follow. Inhale, belly to chest, reach it up towards forehead, look to the sky, and exhale, relax, coming back down. 2 more times. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, breathe out, and let those shoulders relax. Last time. Nice deep breath in. And exhale it out. Go back to sinking the chi 2 times. Inhale, swing those arms up towards the sky, and exhale, release. You can start just putting a slight bend into those knees, and exhale, bend the knees and float the hands down. Support the heavens. Inhale through belly, chest, exhale it down. Last time. Inhale. And exhale, breathe out. Go ahead and open up those feet about shoulder width apart. It's called twisting the drum. All you're going to do is kind of wring out the spine. Just let those shoulders again relax, kind of warming up the back and the hips and the shoulders for some of the Tai Chi movements that we'll be having a little bit later. Just let those shoulders, kind of release away from the ears. You don't want to hold the tension into the neck and shoulders. Just imagine that you were a child again back in the days, putting on your grandfather, grandmother's coat, and as the sleeves are hanging down past the arms, you just kind of swing them around. Kind of reminds you of the same thing. We're going to go ahead and slow the movement and then just slowly bring those arms again right down towards your side. Cleansing breath in through the belly. Exhale, release out. 2 more times. Nice deep breath in through the belly and exhale out. We got a movement called grasping the bird's tail. All we're going to go ahead and do is kind of lean over here and towards the right. We pull it in towards our chest and then exhale from our hips and belly out. Breathing in and exhaling out. Just let your eyes look towards the same direction, and you just kind of rock forward and back. You'll see this movement again a little bit later in our Tai Chi. We're going to move into a movement called bow and arrow. Extend the right arm out and let that left arm come across the chest and swing the arms out in front. Bend back into that right, straighten the left. Just as if you had that bow and arrow. Pulling back. Breathing in and exhale. The movements are nice and slow, nice and calming. Never working really quick or fast in any movements. Let's just take it one more time over towards the right side. And again, remember, I'm going to be facing you in a different direction as I am telling you. Hold right here. Go back into that pull push. Pull into the chest and exhale, push out. Or grasping the tails, the bird's tail. When you do the movement, you always want to make sure that you're not giving yourself completely out here towards the front or rocking too far towards the back. You think about giving about 70 30%. Breathe it in and exhale. Just take the movement 2 more times. And then just float those hands back towards the front. Take a nice cleansing breath in through the belly and exhale, breathe out. We're going to go ahead and inhale those arms all the way up towards the sky. Keeping that wide stance, sit back into that imaginary chair. And then let these arms come forward. Just let your eyes look down towards the floor. Try to keep nice and straight from the crown of the head down the spine towards the tailbone. The arms are reaching and lengthening out in front. Making sure the knees kind of over the ankles rather than past the toes. Kind of feeling some strength into those quads and shoulders. Inhale, rise and come up. Exhale, breathe out. Just one more easy stretch. The left arm comes up. Look at the fingertips. Take it across the head into nice, easy side bend. And then look over towards that right corner of the room. Let that right hand just kind of relax and release. Not putting pressure into the shoulder. Opening up through the side of the oblique. Breathe in and come back up and exhale, release. Last time on that right side. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, lean it over and stretch it out. Just look up towards the corner of the room. If that bothers your neck, just look down towards the floor. Breathe in and come back. Bring those feet back together. We're going to move into our yoga session right now. We're going to first come into a warrior two. As you see, we have our mats in a vertical. So we're just going to step the right foot out and then open the arms. Kind of relax, shoulder height again. The eyes are going to look over that middle finger. We're going to do a lot of our movements today in the standing position until the very end of the class. So anybody's able to do these, modify things as you need to along the way. Inhale, come back to mountain, arms overhead. Exhale, keep the arms up, step the left leg back, come into a high lunge. When you're in that high lunge again, you think about being on the toe and the ball of the foot, watching the knee over the toe, building some strength around the knee, strength into the quad, shoulders are relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, bring the hands to heart, and we're going to hover. Just go ahead, if you need to, slide that left foot a little bit further back. Get a nice stretch into your hip. Release the hands on either side of the foot, and it's called framing the foot, and also known as a runner's lunge. Hold nice and steady and keep that leg kind of hugged into the body. Try not to let it wing and open up. That turns more into our hip. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Press it into a down dog. Hips are lifting up towards the sky. Hold here for 2 breaths. Feel that stretch coming down the shoulders and down the back. Breathe it in. Exhale the breath out. Look in between your hands and step forward. Inhale, rise back up into that mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Step it open to the left side, warrior two. Turning that knee and toe out. Sweeping those arms, lifting them up, shoulder height. And like I said, anybody can start this practice. The movements that we're doing today, they're nice and they're easy, and you can always drop those arms down if the shoulders get tired or fatigued out. Take one more nice deep breath in. Exhale, breathe it out, and inhale, step back together, come into mountain. Stepping the right leg back this time into your high lunge. And the nice thing about it, you can go ahead and, just do this with any kind of music that you have at home. They're a nice little easy sequence of movements that you can do to start, to warm up into your day, or again, to use them at the end of the day, just to kind of relax and settle and let go. Breathe in and exhale, bring those hands to heart. Feel yourself again, pressing those palms together. Lift those elbows. Feel your quad right now, getting a lot of movement, and also into the back side of that left glute. One more nice deep breath in and exhale, come into that runner's lunge. Just frame the foot and let your eyes look down or look up, but try not to let them sink underneath to the chest or towards the belly. Give me one more nice deep breath in and exhale, step back into that down dog. Hold here again for 2 breaths. Feel yourself soften into the back of the Achilles and the calf muscles. One more nice deep breath in. Exhale, look in between your hands and step forward. Inhale, rise and come up into mountain. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to move into our Tai Chi movement. In Tai Chi, we come into a horse stance rather than the mountain. So go ahead and open up those feet again, shoulder width apart. You want to bend into the knees, tuck that tailbone underneath of you, your pelvic, so you feel nice and comfortable into your stance. You don't want to feel any pressure into that lower back. We're just going to do our cleansing breaths coming in and exhale down. And as you see, when we come up, we kind of straighten the legs. And exhale, we slightly bend back into those knees. Remember to tuck that tailbone underneath of you, because you start to work through, sometimes you kind of forget about those movements. We're coming into a movement, it's either called bracing the moon or opening the door. So just go ahead and come into that stance with the bent knee. Open your arms to the outside. On the exhale, take the right arm underneath of the left. Inhale, open it back up. And exhale, left arm. So we just alternate again, the movement of the arms, and just like it says, bracing the moon, or either opening the door, you see how this movement kind of flows along with those words, making it easier to kind of remember into your practice. Let's just take it one more time. In the next movement, it's called hands move clouds. Bring your hands together in front of your belly, right arm on top. When we move to the right, right hand's on top. And as we exhale and move to the left hand comes on top. So nice and easy. You see that you're kind of shifting your weight from side to side, but I'm very gentle into the knee. I'm not putting a lot of pressure into it. This kind of helps us to prepare and get ready for some of our balance movements a little bit later into our session here today. You should have those shoulders relaxed, dropped away from the ears, and see how your elbow and your wrist are really relaxed. Now when we come to that right side, we're going to come back into that pull-push movement, or grasping the bird's tail. Breathe in. Exhale. 2 more times, and we'll come into a new move called parting the clouds. Breathe in. And exhale. This time, as we come back, bring the palms together, thumbs facing up. We're going to lean forward, pushing the hands through the clouds. And as we come back, the palms turn away from us and the thumbs down. Breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. And just keep your eyes looking in the same direction as your hands are. That way, you're nice and easy into the neck and the shoulder and the spine. One more time, and we'll come back into hands move clouds, starting with that right side. So right hand's going to be on top, and then exhale, hands to the left. Breathe in. When we come back over here to the left side, move back into grasping the tail, into the heart, and exhale. Kind of represents, you want to bring everything good into you. And everything that you don't want, all of the negative, all of the tension, you're pushing it back out to sea. Cleansing and bringing everything in, and exhale, breathing it all out. Last time. Bring those palms together, thumbs facing up, and then lean back forward, parting the clouds. Thumbs facing down. Breathe in. Inhale and exhale. Just one more time. Hands move clouds, start with the left. We're going to bring it back into our belly. Take a nice easy cleansing breath in. So inhale through the belly and exhale, breathe out. Come back to stance. We're going to move into our yoga session again, and it's going to start with a Pilates series, usually using our down dog, runner's lunge, high lunge, the ones that we learned in our first session. So everybody just give me a couple nice deep breaths in, exhale it out. One more time. Nice deep breath in and exhale it out. Inhale through the heart. Exhale through the heart. Bring those arms, elbows close in into a forward fold. Hold here. Feel yourself relaxing neck, shoulders, and back. Step back into a plank, keeping your belly again in nice and tight. Find yourself lifting your head. You don't want to be looking underneath. Maybe lift the hips up a tiny bit. Make sure you're feeling the core muscles engage. We're going to do the first one modified. So you're just going to drop your knees. Release into a nice, easy, slow chaturanga. You can come into a cobra stretch, or you can stretch back into seal pose. And we're all going to press our hips back into seal. Hinge those hips up into your down dog. Take your right leg and extend it up towards the sky. Let your hands look in between, or let your eyes look in between your hands and step forward, runner's lunge. Hands again, frame the foot, the head lifts up, nice and straight, crown of the head, down the spine towards the tailbone. Feel yourself engage in the core muscles as you lift your arms up to your high lunge. Just breathe and relax. Nice deep breath in and exhale, return. You can either come into your plank chaturanga cobra down dog, or you can modify and come straight into that down dog. So if anybody wants to modify and show that, you can go ahead. Breathe in and exhale. Take your left leg and extend it up towards the sky. Look in between your hands, step forward, runner's lunge. Lift the head, relax the shoulders. Sweep the arms up, high lunge. You can deepen your poses here again anytime. If you're using it as a warm-up, you might want to be up a little bit higher. If you've been working out and it's been a long day, you can always deepen your bodies really warmed up. It's kind of ready stretch, so you can go deeper into your poses. Everybody take a nice deep breath in and exhale, release back into your forward fold. Inhale, rise, and come back towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Moving back into Tai Chi. Open your feet, come back into that horse stance, tuck the tailbone underneath of you. Cleansing breath in through the belly. Exhale, breathe out. Open and close the door, or either bracing the moon. The right arm's going to be on the bottom, and then inhale, open, and the left arm. We're going to be coming into a movement called parting the horse's mane. So when we come back here to closing that door, the right arm's on the bottom. So step the right foot, heel out front, and the right arm sweeps up, and that left hand's just like brushing the mane, and it kind of pushes back here towards that left hip, and the right arm's up towards the sky like the head of the horse. Inhale, come back. Now that left arm's going to stay on the bottom, because now we're going to take that left foot, step it over towards the left. Feel yourself brushing the mane of the horse, pushing the right hand back towards the hip, and left arm up. And continue. Bring it back, right arm on bottom. Breathe and exhale. And we're just going to keep on kind of flowing through this movement. A lot of times I always say it's just like dancing with music. Just nice and slow. Again, the shoulders are really relaxed. I'm not drawing the tension up towards my neck. I'm not drawing the shoulders up towards my ear. I'm not taking a deep bend into that lunge. But as I'm lifting that foot, that's where I'm kind of shifting that weight again, kind of working into some of our balance. And today, we have some beginners with us, so they're just kind of learning the movements, and I think they're doing a great job. So again, don't ever be afraid to start a new program, something new that maybe you haven't done, because we've all been there. We all go through those same steps of kind of making those mistakes and catching up along the way. One more time over here towards the right. And last time to the left. We're going to come to a movement called brush knee. So when we come back, we're going to just step to the right. The right hand comes up, the left hand comes to the wrist, and that left foot just kind of slides in right there by that right ankle. Just as it says, brush knee. So you think about it, you're brushing the face, you're pushing the knee, and you step towards the left. Breathe in and exhale, brush the face, push the knee. And I tell my class all the time, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be in sync. You don't have to be on the same page. As long as you feel the movements and you're doing what you feel is most comfortable for you, that's what you want to achieve. Don't ever feel like you need to look in the mirror and be doing the same thing someone else is doing. Just let it go. As long as that body's moving, the mind's relaxed, and the breath is there, that's all that matters. One more time to each side. And last one. Take that cleansing breath back in through the belly. Horse stance, inhale through the belly, and exhale, breathe out. Nice job. We're going to come into our balance work. We're going to use some yoga balance, and then we'll do a few Tai Chi for you today. Stand once again, cleansing breath into mountain pose, and exhale, breathe out. We're going to start with the tree pose. So bring the palms to, again, chest height. Turn that left foot to the outside. Tree pose can always start right here, and you can stay. If you're feeling kind of off balance, the mind's been really cluttered, there's a lot of things going on. You don't want to think about, okay, this leg, it's up, I got to stabilize with the core, I got to relax my neck, and then your mind's still busy about thinking maybe about what do I need to do today, or what didn't I get accomplished today. So just take your tree pose again to whatever level that you want to. You can always change different directions with your hands. Again, it's your practice, so find those things that work for you. We're going to use a movement called sitting pigeon. All we're going to do is take this left foot, cross it over your right knee, just right up above the knee, more on the thigh. And then you find yourself sitting back into that imaginary chair. This is a great movement to open up those hip flexors. Try to remember to keep that foot flexed and just push back. You can keep the hands to heart if you want to. You can take them and press them down on towards those thighs to open up the hips a little bit more. And again, you don't have to be deep. You can stay up. You can change it any way you want to. Inhale, rise and come up. We're just going to bring the left foot behind us. Hug that heel in towards the glute. Send the right arm up towards the sky. Once again, you can stay right here in the movement, or if you want to turn it into pose of the dancer, just slightly start to lift, lean over, pulling that right arm out in front and left arm behind you. Inhale, rise and come back up. And exhale. Great job. Good job, guys. I know it's always a little bit more challenging when you're on camera and on spot to tell you to do something. So these guys are doing wonderful today, and Haley, of course. Let's go ahead and do the left side. Tree pose. Turn that right foot to the outside. Again, gauge whatever level you want to take that foot to. You can change your arms, variation. If you feel like you become more off balance, sometimes like the tightrope, you can leave those arms out towards the side. Breathe it in one more time and exhale it out. And on the next movement, just take that left foot, place it, or excuse me, right foot, place it over the left. And again, you can bring those hands back into heart, or you can press it down on towards the knee. Just let your eyes kind of look straight ahead, maybe look down towards the floor. And we'll come back into the last balance pose, pose of the dancer. Send that left leg up, right leg behind you. Hug it in, it's a nice stretch for the quad. And again, if you want to take it a little bit further, just start leaning it over. Feel yourself opening up the shoulder into a nice easy back bend. And inhale, come back up. And exhale, breathe out. Very quickly, we'll take you through 3 movements. They just flow nice and easy into our Tai Chi, and that will be our session for today. You can always come back to any of our classes. If you have more information or need more information, we can get that to you when the classes are held. This one's called Flying Goose. So turn the knees and toes to the outside. This one, you're just going to be floating your arms up and down, just like a goose flying. Elbows relax. And we just do this one time on each side. Snake creeps in tall grass. Think about pushing your hips back, bending in towards that left knee, pushing into the back heel, the right arm's out in front, the thumb and the middle fingers together. And then rooster stands on one leg. So much like a pose of a dancer in a yoga pose, the same into our Tai Chi. Just let your eyes look straight ahead. Foot can be down, it doesn't have to be high up. Depends upon your hip flexibility also. Return to flying goose. And we're just going to repeat these on the left side. Snake creeps in tall grass. Rooster stands on one leg. Balance on that left, that right, and again, down low or either higher up. We're going to end in our mountain pose. So inhale, step both feet together, reach both arms back up towards the sky. And exhale, breathe out, hands to heart. Namaste and have a good day. And again, we had Dave, Haley, and Peter with us. Just give us a call, check our website for more information. This was another episode at Home Fitness.